This one's a little, this is Vrindavan. I come up every day. I try to chant my Vishnu Sahasranam just before sunset and then go down to the Yamuna. So I came up here to chant my Vishnu Sahasranam. Once I sit down, I don't want to get up. So I sat down and I could feel some rain on my head. So I was saying, maybe the south winds will keep this down. So as I chanted, it was just a small drip and a small drip. I'm not making this up. I'm not making it up. Then, when I got to the last verse, this heavy rain just broke out and just came down, didn't even hit me. Because I finished and I offered my obeisances and that's it. It's like having fun with nature. She gave me a break. I got through with my Vishnu Sahasranam. I'm going to sit here and do my Gayatri with a nice, looking at the wonderful rain and making all the flowers and feel so good. I mean, I know it's just a small little garden, but you got tulsi there, you got papaya tree there. You even have a banyan tree. Now, we didn't plant that. Sometimes the birds pass by and a seed falls in the garden, and that was planted in that way. And there's a lot of little, same type of leaves you can see. That's the plant of the jumbo. When we finish eating the jumbo, there's the seed. So we just come up here and throw it down. And when the jumbo fruit is finished, I'll just eat the jumbo leaf. It's not as good as the jumbo fruit, but it does give benefit. It cuts, it's helpful for the liver, and it cuts sugar in your blood system. Oh, it's a pretty good one. And of course, neem does. And there's also sweet neem. We have that one. We have plenty of aloe vera, but you can hardly see it. And we have a new plant of jasmine. It's just fun talking. We got the squirrels up here. There's about 4 of them, and they just love this, they love that material. And the holes in there is because they're chewing it to make their nest. That's a great material for making nests. So we don't mind. Just leave it up. In the heat, it protected us, and in the winter, it'll protect the plants also. There's some other plants in there too, but I was going to tell you about the jasmine. That little jasmine, white flowers. Oh, we've been waiting for them for, like so long. Last year they didn't come out. And then all of a sudden when it started raining, they started coming out. Well, the 4 little squirrels went onto the jasmine plant. And I was sitting here watching them. And you could see the jasmine, little white leaves of the flowers being thrown up into the air because they just were, fighting over them and eating them as fast as they could. So there went all my jasmine flower. Now jasmine also is good for cough, cold, and things like that. So, but now I'm ruined on the jasmine side. And also there's a plant there that's good for the kidneys, really good for the kidneys. And it needs water. And it wasn't growing at all, but now it's starting to grow. And that's a really desirable plant. And there's even just like a weed with very small little leaves and, real thin leaf. And it's good for your liver. So you just go over there and pluck a little piece off in the morning, take it, take a little aloe vera, and then take a leaf of the peepal tree. It's growing out over there. Yeah, you can see it. That's the people tree back there. And we can't let it grow big. And even if they do start growing big, what we do is we give it to somebody and they plant it. Planting a people tree is nice. Oh, it's just a nice little garden here, and it seems like yeah. I'll try to get down to the Yamuna. Yeah, I'll try to get down to the Yamuna. I don't know if I'll make a jump over there because I wanted to show you that just in a few days we get all this rain from the north and the mountains and everything, and the Yamuna's gone from hardly any water to over flooding. I'll try to get over there. I'm not promising anything. Yeah, I might not make it down there. It stopped raining for a moment, but you can see that how full the Yamuna is. And it's coming up the bank. And there the buffaloes are. Those buffaloes just got through crossing over from the other side. You can see all the green over there now. It comes up real fast, and the buffaloes just love it. The cows, it's very difficult for them to swim it all the way because that's a long distance. And it's a real heavy. There's Bakula riding her bicycle in the rain. Okay, Bakula, haribo, haribo, haribo. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. You can see the movement of the water. It's really fast down there. And that's it right there. That's very, very good plant for your kidneys. And yeah, I got them right there too. Yeah, that's very good plant for the kidneys. Very good plant. And of course, Tulsi Devi, Haribo. And this is bitter melon, Corella. And here's the jasmine plant. It had so many flowers on it, and those four little guys, they just fought over it. Oh, gone. And the kids are having fun. Yeah. Okay, kids. Oh, Prabhu, Jai Goswami, Jai oh. Oh, I'm fine, Jai Goswami, Haribo. Haribo, Nandu. Okay, as you can see, it's gone over. Where those other boats are tied up, that is actually where it's supposed to stop. But it's gone over maybe about 2 feet only. I don't really like getting into this water right here because the sewer system comes right there. And this water, whatever. Well, it's still Yamuna. So we'll just go out here. Not so bad. You can see the current is very, very strong. Let's see, it's getting deeper. Well, I can always change the doti when I get back. Yeah. Some friends of mine, Mahamantra and others, they like swimming in this type of current. They'll do it in the Gangas, they'll do it here. You just have to go with the current. You can't swim straight across, you got to swim with the current. Okay, don't fall. Let's see. Hang on, everybody. Oh, this is so nice out here. Now it's really deep. That's it, Dodie. Trying to get washed. Yeah, here we are. Okay, now this is clean water out here. Oh, yeah. What else can you offer Yamuna except Yamuna water? Deva Divikaram Namasyati Shri Radhikaya Sada Bishtam. And that's where the sun set. I think it's at 280 now. It was 290 at the solstice, but I think it's about 280 now. Setting around there. No, that's beautiful. Now this is not even anything close to what it was like when Radharani and Vishaka jumped in. The Yamuna River had waves so high that they had foam on top of them. And the waves were making so much noise, the crashing, that you couldn't hear each other talk. So this is nothing to what it used to be. A huge waves. And they jumped into that water. Just trying to get just myself trying to get a feeling of how traumatized. Okay, they're traumatized about Krishna, okay. But how traumatized they were that they even forgot who they were. Radharani could not remember that she was Vrishabhanu's daughter. She couldn't remember. She was Satyabhama. And that's all she knew. Just trying to grasp the trauma that they went through in their leelas. In their leelas, they went through traumatic situations. They were taken out of the womb of their mother for protection and taken 700 kilometers south of here. They hadn't even opened their eyes up. They open their eyes up and they see 8 other girls, and they all think that they're sisters. Of course, Chandravali and Radharani were like perfect twins almost. Vishaka was not there. She was not taken. She appeared in the Yamuna, floating on a lotus. And here comes some friends. I was actually the first one to bring Samir over there in Gujarat. He helped me. Now that's the military. Yeah, that's a military boat. They're out here to make sure that, you know, nobody gets drug in. Yeah, Samir, he helped me get my first boat. That was the first, other than the government boats, I had the first one. And because I had that kind of a boat, if one of the people drowned, if their son or daughter or anything like that drowned, I would have to help them out. And I tell you, there's situations that we had to jump. I paid everything for the, you know, I'm happy that I helped them out and everything. But sometimes we didn't even find the body until night, way down, you know, dead, floating, because the body will float after a while. Yeah, nobody can explain that, but it's the weight of the soul within the body does not let the body float. And when the soul departs from the body, then it floats. I had a friend also that was at a lake here, Danava Lake, It's a place where Krishna swallowed the fire. It's right in the middle of town. In the December, and he and his family were sitting around enjoying the time. And then all of a sudden, they didn't see their son, small son. And they started asking around, and somebody said that he fell in. So, of course, you know, so many people were diving in and trying to find the kid and, oh, just going crazy. Now, I'm talking about the professor at the Saraswati school, and he's telling me the story himself. So then after so long, they brought him up. They put him on a stretcher and everything, and they were going to, you know, take him for the burning. Well, as they were walking for the burning, he sat up after so long. So it isn't that the soul immediately leaves the body. After a while, when the body, the soul leaves the body, then it floats. Of course, you know, I was sitting there with the whole family eating, sitting right next to the son who went through all that trauma. You know? Really heavy trauma. Okay, I go back to the ashram. Yeah, I'm just understanding what's happening here. The boatmen are been told that there'll be more water coming from the dam because Delhi has to open up the dam more. So these boys are out here and they're trying to get their boat back into a safer place. I can't help. But let's see what we're gonna. Oh, I can't do it. Shoot. Okay, we'll just leave the boys here. Well, they got it over. Woo! I helped a little bit, but it wasn't lifted up. You just had to balance it so one side goes up. You're not lifting the boat up. You're just tilting the boat so it could come over. Yeah, now you can get it over here. Oh, boy, am I wet.